You know, it's another windy day. And you know that Mike loves the windy day. I watched a video, saw a video on TikTok, 30-second snippet of this Marine or a drill sergeant talking to a boy who's probably been in trouble on one of those shows. I think it was Jenny Jones or Donahue or whatever. And he's, you know, one of those scared straight situations. The mother's sitting next to the boy, and this is all I saw. And he goes, you want me to, the drill sergeant's facing the boy right in his face, kind of barking at him. You want me to be your daddy for the next 10 years? So the boy's like 8 or 10 years old. And he goes, and the boy says, yes, sir. And the Marine or the sergeant turns around, looks at the audience, and he's kind of shocked by that. And he looks down and says, why do you want me to be your daddy? And the boy says, because I got no daddy. And it's just so on cue to see that in how messed up our society is, where we think that there's no difference between a mother and a father. You can see this boy's face, and you can see how his voice quivers when he says, I got no daddy. And it's because he knows that you need a mother and a father, if at all possible. Obviously it's not always possible. Don't be dumb. But if at all possible, parents should work things out. If they're married, they should work things out. If you find yourself with child, you should make sure that you stay in that child's life if for some reason you're not married. If you find yourself pregnant, you should have that child. And if you can't take care of them, put them up for adoption. But anyway, that's not my point. My point is that boy knew, and it was just so, look it up. Just look it up. Boy asking sergeant to be his daddy or whatever. Anyway, dog, you eating grass clippings? You are. Anyway, and that's just what I want to say today. That clip shows you a factual thing, that children need a mother and a father, and if at all possible, that's how we should. That's what we owe them. That's what we owe them, their mother and father. And if you're in a relationship, and unless there's violence or your health is being threatened, and I don't mean your happiness, you should, I think, give those children that you made them, now give them the opportunity to have, what is that? Give them the opportunity to have a mother and a father. That was an awfully big vulture out there in the field.